Hey everybody, this is Mike Bruce with Life Starts with Food. Um, might look a little different, totally the same color, all that junk, all that jazz. I'm just sitting down. So I'm trying a new setup with my little Chromebook to see how that works, and we will be hopefully taking a little trip sometime soon. So that's why I'm trying trying a different setup for today. So that way I can maybe interview people while we're on the road, and some past guests that we've had that live in Charlottesville and Asheville. So I'm hoping that this little setup can do what I'm looking for on the road. So let me know if my volume's too low or if anything seems wonky. Just shoot it down in the text below so I know. Um, but today, I just wanted to kind of talk about life as it's been happening lately, guys, because it's still weird. Life is still weird, and I started this whole Facebook Live thing, whatever it was, 5 6 months ago, whenever the world shut down. Been something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I finally started doing it, and I'm having a lot of fun interviewing people. I've been slowing down a little bit just because life is my life has only gotten more hectic and more busy in very fun and good ways with all of this happening. But it is nice to take a little break from some of the things, even the things like this that I just love so much. I would do more of them, but I really do not feel comfortable doing them alone like this all the time. If I could come up with better topics and kind of structure my topics better, great. But that's not really how my brain works. My brain is good for conversational, and I just don't enjoy talking to a lens all by myself. So, um, some of the things I wanted to touch on today, though, like I said, we're going to be traveling sometime soon. I never put that out there when we are, because what kind of weirdo goes online and says, "Hey guys, my house is empty." So, but we're making plans and having fun with that, and hoping to do that soon. And we are looking to go to Charlottesville, Virginia, to hang with a friend on a previous video, Meredith Meredith Dykstra, who actually works with Dr. Zach Bush, who's a really, my goodness, one of the most intelligent guys I've ever listened to on a podcast. Absolutely brilliant. His perspectives on this world are unbelievable, and the knowledge he has and it has obtained through so many different things. It just really incredible guy. So. Then after that, I don't know what all we're gonna do in Charlottesville. We just really dig Charlottesville. It's a nice little area, nice little town. Hang with Meredith some, and hopefully we're gonna get to run out to Polyface Farms. It's about an hour drive from there, and that's Joel Saladin's farm. He wrote a lot of great books. The first one I ever heard of him from was The Glorious Pigness of Pigs, which is just a cool name. And that one kind of keyed me off to the damaging effects of the church potluck. And the way I put it, how unfortunately old church ladies are killing America. And that can be very controversial to say. We can discuss that at a later time, or if anybody wants to throw that in the comments and find out more what I'm talking about, we can go on about that too. And then after that, I love mead and I make mead. If you don't know what mead, MEAD is, it's alcohol made out of honey. So you can make it really strong, or you can make it like 3, 4, 5%, 8%. So I like to make the lower percentage stuff. It's really fun. You can drink a little more of it at a time, and you can flavor it really easily. And there are a handful of meaderies in Charlottesville and even more in Asheville, and also all the driving areas in between. So I'm really Kim and I are planning on making some new friends at different meaderies, and getting to know some people on the way there. So then after that, we're going to Asheville. So does anybody have anything to do in Asheville aside from the Biltmore and hiking and breweries? I mean, that's enough for a whole week, but I can't drink at breweries. I can only drink like wine and mead, and ciders. But breweries are tons of fun, and I really enjoy seeing how everybody does their own different things, and how everybody, when someone's passionate about someone, how can you not? How can you not watch that and learn about that? So I love watching people with passion. But if there's anything in Asheville, aside from just hiking and and uh, my brain stopped. Aside from hiking and aside from breweries and aside from the Biltmore, please let us know. Reach out to us and let us know because um, when we go and when we travel, we really like to travel outside the country and be in these beautiful old towns that are 800-year-old cobblestone streets you're walking on. Every building is older than the U.S. I really feel at home in those kind of places, and we don't have that very much in the U.S. I like to be around very, very old things, and I don't know how to explain the comfort that gives me and the feeling at home it gives me. But um, if anything has been messed up in my life during this whole, I'll call it Sharona escapade, because you can't say the word, or else like you don't your video doesn't get played as well. Is that crazy, guys? That our you know social medias do that to us. So during this whole Sharona thing, my my life has felt in all areas so blessed, but in one area it has really felt lacking, and that's our travel. We love to travel. We save all of our money. It goes to health, it goes to food, it goes to travel. And for me, that's all of that is health. So I have really, really been missing travel, and we really love to see our friends that are in different countries and go all over the place. So we're going to make do and start to expand out to our own country as long as we're not allowed to go to others. Um, so yeah. So if you guys have any advice for other places to visit too, we have friends in California and different places, but they're still very shut down in certain areas. So we want to get around, maybe Texas, Arizona. I don't know. We're going to figure it all out. And so you guys just let me know on that. That'd be a lot of fun. And to get some other people's advice on places to go, or if you guys know of meaderies that you like to visit, please tell me, because that's really fun for me, because that's a big passion of mine this year, of learning how to do this. And not I don't just like to learn how to do things. I like to learn how to do them very well. And so it's very fun for me. So um aside from that, I don't have a whole lot more to catch up with. Just I do want to say that the last interview we did on PEMFs, we had some. I didn't get to watch all of it, but it seems a little clunky. There was some issues on my guests' end with audio and with visual, and he couldn't hear me well. So if it sounds like there's a lot of interruption and things, that's literally what's happening. So it just that is live videos. That's how that works. Um, Masks. Are you guys into masks? Are you not into masks? Do you like to uh, you just wear masks just because everybody else feels like you should and you don't want to offend anybody? I don't really want answers on this. I'm just kind of talking about it myself because I hate the idea of paying for an expensive mask, which makes me feel I don't agree with masks unless you need one. I don't need one. I have other ways to handle viruses of all kinds, so I don't really feel like I need one. Um, but I wear a mask when I go out because I don't want to, get other people ticked off and all angry. And even though the whole common sense of the situation doesn't add up in my head, it doesn't mean it has to add up in others the same way it does in mine. So with that, I refuse to wear a real fancy nice mask, but at the same time, anytime I dress up in a nice outfit and go out, I am so angry that I have to wear this stupid looking mask. That's a medical mask, and it's like this principled thing that I can't kick. Um, I could just wear one of the nice masks that we paid like $15 for the stupid thing that still doesn't look nice. What kind of person thinks a mask looks nice? Come on. So I'm excited for this whole thing to end. And the beauty of humans is that we have a very short memory. And as soon as our media stops talking about this, I have a very strong belief that we are going to go back to normal, and not the new normal. I think it's going to go mostly back to normal, guys. So I'm excited for those days. I'm excited to be able to visit friends and hug people. And I am very down today. I really had to push my limits to even set this up or even do this today, guys. I am just randomly wits end. Thanks, Jason. I wish everybody could. I'll throw this on the screen. Let's hope that it doesn't make something crazy. Yeah, I agree so much, man. Um, Jason is a past guest. We just ate at his restaurant the other day for the first time in months, and it was so nice. It was so amazing. And I think we might have another trip coming up soon. So that's exciting too. Um, but yeah, so like, let's get back to normal sooner than later, guys. I'm excited to see what the next year brings. I think there's so many positive things that came from being quote unquote locked down and all these other things like all the work from home that like it's so unnecessary to go to a job when you have all these other ways of working. But at the same time, we've all learned how to build more community now too, which is really cool. So, um, but outside of that, I've been working on my gut health. I've been working on my communication skills are drastically dipped along with my zest for life today. My zeal for life is if any of those are the correct way of saying it. Uh, I am overwhelmed with frustration some days, and today is one of them. So my ability to explain, my inability to explain what I'm angry about and frustrated about causes more frustration. So my communication with my wife breaks down because of that. And she doesn't have to, but she is the one who is around and deals with that. And it's not cool. It's not fun for her, but it's not fun for me either. I don't know what the deal is when when I dwell on things for a few days and I finally figure out how to explain them, how to talk about them, and then boom, we're like, you know, a new level of communication comes from it. But it's almost like to get to my new level of communication with my wife, it takes my communication breaking down for a few days, a week, a couple weeks. Um, I know how to communicate with her in all these other levels that this has happened before, but on any new level that I haven't worked out yet, I don't have it. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting past this one, and with God's grace, it'll come sooner than later. And uh, with that, I need to pray more about it than what I have. So, um, but yeah, off on that, the gut health thing. I feel like my gut is clearing up. Just maybe, oh maybe, sometime before vacation, I'll even be able to have a piece of chocolate or nut butters, or heck, even I might go as extreme as having like some Brussels sprouts or something that really wrecks my gut. And I've just been having a lot of inflammation. Anytime I have chocolate or almond butter or peanut butter or anything like that, I just can't lose any of my love handles. They were all gone a few months ago when I was totally strict carnivore, and they've all come back, and they're not bad. They're not bad. It's just when you have no love handles and then you do have love handles, you're like, I'd rather not have these. So, but yeah, the coffee, I have been doing decaf lately, and partly because I just wanted to, but partly because we are very low on caffeine coffee. So we stick to very specific brands. I really like we both really like Purity coffee. Uh, we only buy it when it's on sale or there's a coupon. We found some bulletproof the other day, so we do have a bag of coffee now. But yeah, we only have decaf right now, aside from the bulletproof that just came in. I like Caveman coffee, but that's also expensive. I like Laird's coffee. Those guys, they're all good. They're all good. All the organic coffees that everybody talks about are so great. I get brain fog from like Kicking Horse and Thrive Coffee. I mean, you name it. Any local coffees, I get brain fog from, no matter how great they are. So, but never ever do I get brain fog from Purity, Bulletproof, and the other ones I've named. So, yeah, I don't really have anything else, guys. I hope this was for the few of you that chimed in and the people that will watch this later. I hope it's super, super exciting, right? Just seeing a guy talking to camera. It's so odd. It's so awkward. But I hope any of this that I said was helpful, and I'm happy to answer any questions in the future, guys. I do want to do another podcast on just PEMFs, because I do also feel like that podcast came out real salesy, and I was not trying to make that happen. Like I said, there was a communication breakdown. He couldn't hear me well and was missing things I was saying. I just want to get like a PEMF podcast that's all about just the factual information, not like what makes one better than the other or anything like that. I really just want like benefits. I could do a 5-minute podcast on just the pros and cons, period. And that'd be really cool because we've had a lot of people that they've had like amazing pain benefits, pain reduction, that it either lasted temporary because it might take a couple times of healing, or it's been permanent from one use. So the benefits of a PEMF mat for a lot of people are really really pronounced. For me, I did not do well because I have amalgam fillings, and I don't leach too much mercury out of my fillings that I know of. But when I was using that mat, it was pulling it out of my fillings and at a faster rate. And my body was feeling, I was achy, creaky. I was limping, literally limping to walk upstairs. So I think that'd be something. As long as I have fillings in, I need to use it a lot less. Um, when I get those fillings out, I think I'd probably have no problem using it most every day and using it all the time. And I know for my gut health, it was really beneficial. But is it because when you leak uh, mercury, it's the second most toxic thing in the world. So when you leak mercury into your body, you're causing some damage. And I just learned the other day from a patient at the office that mercury actually different organisms and parasites can actually use mercury in the body and create a biofilm partially out of mercury. That is so nuts. So I was working on this gut health, and then boom, it kind of stalled out here or there. It'd be better one week, not as good the next week, and I didn't get near the benefits of gut healing from this PEMF mat for a whole month that I thought I should have. And that is what I'm thinking happened. So that's a really interesting thought there. And it's just amazing that I've never heard that about mercury. That's really incredible. So I'm really looking forward to getting these out of my teeth, and that's a big part of my research in the coming weeks and month. As dentists are not allowed to actually practice medicine, practice what they do, I'm looking for not just a dentist who does healthy mercury extractions, but I'm looking for a dentist who does biologic dentistry. So that is very important to me on a lot of levels. Just being able to take these out in a healthy manner does not matter to me. It matters, but I want a dentist who can then check the health of my mouth in so many other ways. If your mouth is unhealthy, the rest of your body is unhealthy. So if you guys know of anybody, my guy that I was just going to start going to, Kim got to go a couple of times. He retired because he was forced out of practice during COVID, during the coronavirus. I keep calling it the actual name. I'm not supposed to. Not supposed to do that. Um, so yeah, I am very interested in finding somebody in the Pittsburgh area. Heck, if it's outside of the area, I'll even fly. Like, I don't care if it's a place that I can fly for $100 round trip, $200 round trip. I will fly. I'll take a couple days, get a Airbnb, and just chill after I get my teeth all fixed up. So you guys, please let me know. That'd be a really important one for me. So aside from Jason, we didn't really have any comments or questions. So hopefully you guys reach out after the fact and let me know any future guests you might want on, and let me know if you want me to do any ramblings like this again. That if there's anything that any particular topic you want me to kind of go on, and I'll just try to find a couple points to talk about. And I know everybody likes to have Kim on, so we'll have to try to make that happen again soon because I absolutely love having her on. She's my favorite guest out of everybody. Sorry, everybody else, but you're not as cool as she is. So, and I think she and I have a good time together talking on here. So, hopefully in the next 2 weeks or so, I don't know when we're going actually on this trip yet, but hopefully in the next few weeks when we go, you'll get a lot of videos from Kim and I, or a few. I don't know. And if they're not going to be on here, they'll be over on my podcast page, Getting There with Mike and Amy, which is my friend Amy and I started a podcast before all this stuff happened. And then we pretty much had to shut down and not do anything because we can't travel. So we love traveling. We love doing all these things. and we just didn't know what to talk about. There was nothing for us to talk about anymore because we're all stuck. And I didn't want to just belabor the point of not being able to travel for months on end. So, anyways, guys, I hope this was helpful, and you guys have a great day, and God bless.